All right. Well, what did I do there? It's pretty obvious I played all pentatonic, major pentatonic scales over a simple 1-4-5 blues progression. Last week, I did that same progression using just blues scales per each chord, creating its own entity, its own key center. Well, I just did that with major pentatonic scales. Played the one chord, I played in the key of A, I played A major pentatonic. When the 4 chord came, I went to D pentatonic. 5 chord came, 4 chord again, 1 chord. Then your tag on the end of it. So, what does that do for us? It adds even more options to the game. So, last week, I was emphasizing the blues, the gutsy sound per chord. 1, the 4, the 5. This kind of is that happier side of the coin. To me, a little more smiley face. But certainly, it's got this a different tone and enrichment to it compared to the blues. So this is another way to say, hey, you can play these major pentatonics over each chord if you want that particular color. I do it a lot myself, and I also combine the two, which I'm going to do in a minute. But think of yourself as thinking, and it's a great challenge to say, if it's not even a simple blues song or a blues progression, if it's just a good old rock, rock and song, fusion play. Everybody uses major pentatonics all the time, and minor pentatonics, of course. So it's just really, you're trying to accommodate whatever chord or chord progression that you're playing. You could be playing a Pink Floyd cut, with the chords, and you could say, well, because of what the chords are producing, major pentatonic sounds good. But now what I just want to make sure that everyone knows is I did each chord in its perfect scale form of using like the A major pentatonic box, D major pentatonic box, E major pentatonic box, back to A. And we all know, we have the other areas and extensions that we go into. The key of A major pentatonic is all over the place. Right? Key of D, same thing. So what you can do is you can slide in, come out, enter, exit into different positions on your fretboard, but you got to find those ways and find those areas to make them work nicely. So being confident and knowing where your fretboard, where all your notes lie, your root notes, your other extensions of the scales. So a quick, obvious little demonstration would be this. I would play an A major pentatonic riff for that 1 chord. Here comes the 4 chord. I'd be playing the D major pentatonic to the first little extension, but I'll end in the A major pentatonic, like the higher extension from down here. So you have to look for those areas. And then from here, I'm going to go to E. Well, E is right here. Right? And then D major pentatonic is right there. Back to A major pentatonic. So you can sneak in and sneak out of these virtually everywhere and anywhere on the fretboard where you can do some melting. And I love that sound of melting from key center or entity to entity. And then on another quick note, since we're blending all these, you can also blend the 2 scale forms and come up with even more creative ideas. So per chord, the A, the 1 chord, the A7, the 4 chord, D7, the E7, and the 5 chord, you can play A major pentatonic, A blues over the 1 chord, D major pentatonic, D blues over the 4 chord, E major pentatonic, E blues over the 5 chord. So now you're combining 2 of the different sounds and colors per chord, creating a whole new world now. So you've got 2, 4, 6, 2 choices per chord, 6 different selections to choose from, and to either blend and just melt in, melt out, and you'll find your way. One little quick example, I'll just give you something like this. So I just combined blues and the major pentatonic, and you can hear the difference between the two. Explore, have fun. If you got some questions, hit me up, let me know. I'd love to help everybody out, of course. So have fun. I'll see you next time.